Thank you for joining us on Daily News Podcast. It's time to explore the stories that are defining our times, from groundbreaking local events to pressing national issues. All the news you need, right here on Mangalore Today.
In Mangalore today, fuel prices soar in Karnataka as state government enforces a tax hike on petrol and diesel. The Karnataka sales tax (KST) on petrol has surged from 25.92% to 29.84%, while on diesel it has increased from 14.3% to 18.4%. This hike, effective immediately, has pushed petrol prices in Bengaluru to reach 99.84 per litre and diesel to reach 85.93 per litre. The Congress-led state government is taking this step post-Lok Sabha polls to meet the financial demands of fulfilling 5 guarantees, expecting to mobilize around 2,500 or 2,800 crore this year. To further increase revenue, the government has also lifted the guidance value of properties, imposed additional excise duty on liquor and beer, introduced a lifetime tax on high-value electric vehicles, and enhanced tax collection methods.
In a tragic incident near Indrali Railway Bridge in Udupi, 4 individuals have been seriously injured after a car lost control and overturned late on Friday night. One of the injured is in critical condition. Additionally, a bike was damaged in the accident, but the rider miraculously escaped unhurt. The Manipal police are conducting an investigation into the case. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for further updates on this developing story.
Monsoon weakens in coastal districts of Mangaluru over the past days. IMD issues a yellow alert from June 15 to 18 foreseeing a significant rainfall surge. Udupi district witnesses moderate rainfall, with Bangalore and Kaup receiving heavy showers Thursday night and Friday morning. Udupi, Manipal, Malpe, and nearby areas experience heavy downpours followed by a mix of sun and clouds. Rainfall records for Friday include Karkala 7.5 mm, Kundapur 2.6 mm, Udupi 4.8 mm, Bangalore 12.6 mm, 2.4 mm, Kaup 9.7 mm, and Hebrew 2.7 mm. Ulal and Dakshina Kannada district leads in Friday's rainfall at 55.4 mm with an average of 37.9 mm across the district. Various taluks report rainfall figures like Beltangadi 37.9 mm, Bantwal 43 mm, Puttur 33 mm, Sulia 32.1 mm, Mudbidri 41.4 mm, Kadaba 36.2 mm, and Mulki 44.9 mm.
Tragedy struck as the mortal remains of K. Ranjith and Kunhi Keluv, who lost their lives in a fire incident in Kuwait, were repatriated to Kasaragod. The bodies were received with tears and sorrow as they reached their hometowns. The district commissioner, MLAs, and other officials paid their final respects, offering condolences to the grieving families. The entire community mourned the loss as the final rites were performed. The repatriation process was emotional as leaders and officials came together to support the families in their time of grief. The bodies arrived at Kochi Airport via a special flight, accompanied by dignitaries and officials. The solemn occasion was marked by a show of solidarity and support for the families of the deceased.
In a significant development, Mulki police successfully cracked a case of motorcycle theft near the revered Bapanadu temple. The accused, identified as Maunesh Bajantri, Mohammed Samir Kasaba, and Veera Bhadrappa from Mudabihala Taluk in Vijayapura district, were nabbed following a complaint by local resident Nitesh Bandari. The stolen motorcycle, belonging to Nitesh, disappeared from the temple premises on May 24th. The diligent efforts of PSI Vinayak Bavakadi and his team led to the arrest of the suspects near Punarur checkpost on June 14th. The trio has been produced in court, marking a breakthrough in solving the case.
Tragedy struck in Rudraprayag as a tempo traveler carrying 26 tourists plunged into the Alaknanda River, claiming 10 lives and leaving 13 injured. Most victims hailed from Delhi, on their way to visit Chapta. Expressing condolences, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Draupadi Murmu offered prayers for the deceased and speedy recovery of the injured. Union Home Minister Amit Shah also extended sympathies, as CM Pushkar Singh Dhami ordered a thorough investigation and prompt medical care for the victims. Relief and rescue operations are underway, with the local administration and SDRF teams providing assistance to those affected by the heartbreaking accident.
In a viral moment at the G7 summit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Italian counterpart, Giorgia Meloni, shared a selfie and video that's creating a buzz on social media. The leaders were seen smiling in the picture taken by Ms. Meloni during the summit held in Italy's Apulia. In the video, they can be seen waving with Ms. Meloni greeting, "Hello from the Melodi team." This term gained popularity after their bilateral meeting last year. PM Modi's first foreign trip of his third consecutive term took him to Italy after an invitation from Ms. Meloni for the G7 Outreach Summit. The leaders discussed strengthening bilateral ties, including trade, economic collaboration, clean energy, defense, and security cooperation. Their discussions aimed at expanding commercial ties in various sectors like space, technology, telecommunications, and more to build resilient supply chains.
In a fierce encounter today, 8 Naxalites were neutralized by security forces in Narayanpur district, Chhattisgarh. A brave security personnel lost his life in the gunfight, while 2 others sustained injuries. The operation, led by a joint team from Narayanpur, Kanker, Dantewada, and Kondogaon districts, was on an anti-Naxal mission in the Abujamad forest. The exchange of fire is still ongoing. This crucial operation involving District Reserve Guard Special Task Force and ITBP commenced on June 12th and continues to ensure safety and security in the region. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant of Goa is hopeful that when Pope Francis visits India, as invited by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, his itinerary will include the coastal state. PM Modi extended the invitation during his meeting with the Pope on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Italy. Sawant expressed his optimism through a tweet, emphasizing Goa's significance in the visit. Previously, the chief minister had mentioned the state's invitation to Pope Francis for the decennial exposition of St. Francis Xavier's relics at Old Goa later this year. Goa, with a Christian population of around 27%, holds religious and cultural importance, eagerly anticipating the Pope's potential visit.
Thank you for spending your evening with us. For extended coverage and further news, mangaloretoday.com is just a click away. Subscribing to our channel means you're always in the loop. We appreciate your support. Until next time.